Hey folks, it's what time is it?
6:30.
6:30. Where are we?
We are headed to Liberty Island on the California Delta to
Okay.
go chase some stripers.
Cool.
Tidal fishery. This is going to be a flooded island with a lot of levee breaks with current blowing through them to kind of concentrate the bait. It's supposed to be pushing some big fish in here, so we're going to see if we can get lucky and catch a giant.
Cool. Amanda, you've caught a nice striper in this fishery before, right?
Not this fishery. That was on Lake Mendocino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've yet to catch a West Coast striped bass, so it'll be cool if we get that done.
So, out here at a levee launch on Liberty Island on the Delta, we're here with my buddy Adam Bombach, Blue Collar Kayak Anglers, going out to try and chase some big stripers.
What's Blue Collar Kayak Anglers? Tell me about your... is it a
Collar
tournament group?
Anglers, it's just a brand, you know, for the working guy.
Okay.
You know, we all work hard so we can fish hard, you know. We sell hats, shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. Do small runs.
Cool.
Family business, so.
All right, man. Give me a rundown on your baits. What are you throwing for these Delta striper?
So I got a Picasso Shockblade Pro on there.
Okay. Which one's that?
That's this guy here.
Okay.
This thing's kick.
So bladed
quick,
jig.
yeah, bladed jig.
Yep. And you rig that tail
Upside down.
Why is that?
I do that because of the water displacement from the blade. You know, if you rig it upside down, it kind of just sits still, you know.
Okay.
But that having it the boot tail up,
Yeah.
it, you know, catches
It's in that turbulent water.
Yep. And then I have a little finesse setup, little Picasso, little spotty with a little Fluke Junior on there.
Cool.
Do a little finesse fishing, light line.
Yep. And then some bigger stuff.
Then we got the Shine Glide.
Okay.
230. Stripers really like to eat this one here. That's in a bone. And then
You got a bone plopper.
plopper. That's the big one, the 190.
Right.
I don't know if they still make them or not, but and then I got a MS Slammer. On the other side there.
Cool.
And then this is 3/16. I can't remember the name of the bait, but it's 3/16 swim
On
bait.
that what Owner Beast hook?
It's it's an Owner Beast, unweighted, and then I have a little Mustad screw lock tied in the bottom there.
Cool.
So
Keels it out.
yep.
Nice.
And you can adjust those wherever you want. If you want it, you know, dive a nose down first, kind of like it in the center there,
Nice.
and gives it a little slimmer profile without having the weight
It's a good looking bait.
on the bottom there. Yep. All on iRods.
Okay.
iRod team. And, they're known for their big bait rods. So
And you're on the Headwaters
Headwaters
team?
Adventure
Yep.
kayak fishing team
Up in
in Redding, California. Yes, sir.
We were there the other day.
Yeah.
They had the Torpedo set up on, I think, one of the pro anglers.
Yep.
I think they had a 403 on it.
Yeah. They're a great kayak shop. You know, great customer service. You know, super friendly guys. They're right there on the water. You know,
Yep.
you can test boats out and you know get a real good feel for it. So
They spoke highly of this boat.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for their, the links getting skinny.
you know, especially you know on the river system, they're super nimble. They're light. I mean, you see the hills that we just drug them down. They turn on a dime. You know, it's almost like having a Hobie 360. Really, that's how tight they turn.
Yep.
And you know, I'm a bigger guy, but man, I fit real comfortably on this boat. You know, really been enjoying paddling this one, pedaling around.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right, let's go catch them up.
All right, let's get it.
All right, everyone else is already out there. I'm getting ready to launch. I'm only I brought one rod. I know from fishing for striper back east that this 7-inch scented jerk shad always gets chewed on. I do have it on a head that I've made with a do-it mold. I actually molded the 3/8 ounce. I'm gonna separate that so you can see that that's a lead weight of painted white. I just molded it onto a 5/0 owner grip pin hook. So I got the little grip pin there, and think I can do exactly what I need to with this one bait. If I'm wrong and we got to slow it down, I do have, I don't think I need to slow it down, but I do have the same bait on a 3/8 ounce jackhammer, which I could burn. We'll see. All right, let's go get them. So, not really knowing what else to do out here, having no pattern knowledge. I mean, they're just canals. Canals that I guess are irrigation for all this agricultural land. But not knowing what else to do, I'm just chucking the jerk shad along this riprap shoreline here. So we're cruising on up till we find one of these channels that intersects with it, and Matthew says there's open water just on the other side, and some island out there that we're gonna go check out. But you know, we really haven't seen anything in the way of current or current seams. It is an incoming tide, so I can see the grass all pointed that way, but beyond that, there's not a whole lot of water movement. We need intersections, convergences of water, and that's where we're going to find the striper. Just haven't seen it yet. So these current breaks from that channel over there into this big wide open area are exactly what you would want for striper. I think Matthew got one 18-incher up in there, so it's a start. So now we're out in this open area. I worked that grass line back there just to see if I can find any current seams, but I think I'm going to switch from that weighted hook to the jackhammer. I just feel like with all the grass that's out here, I think there's opportunities to call them up out of the grass. I think they have to be buried down in there at least somewhat, and something noisy like the jackhammer should at least let them know, hey, there's something coming. Heads up. So this is weird. I mean, it very much feels like the Upper Chesapeake Bay to me. A lot of shallow, grassy water on that side. This is a channel, and we got some decent ripping current through here. But I just had a sea lion, a huge one. It looked like the size of a horse to me. Come up right in front, check me out, and go under. I mean, it was massive. It was a surprise. It was like, this doesn't, I mean, that's an ocean animal. Obviously, they come up in the delta here. Just wasn't really expecting it. I'm out here on this rip, dragging I actually went out to just the widest, the most white water I could find. I don't know what I'm hooked into. Yeah, I think I got it. Yep, that's a schoolie striper. So just looking for the roughest water I could find. It looked like a rip to me. Yay! I got a striper in California. Cool. It's kind of got broke up hands there. Yay! I'm just happy to have caught one here. I know they get them big, but so we came through that gap back there, and I just said, yeah, there's a rip out in the middle. There's a lane of white water, or white caps, that's fairly distinct. So get a quick pick. Oh, yeah, I got something here. Yep, got another one. Same size. We went back to the first place that we started, my first break, and another nice little baby Cali striper. He was just upstream from this little cut through here behind me. Get him back in. See you, guy. See if he's got any buddies with him. I know that Matthew, has showed me some photos from friends that have caught, big ones out here. But I think you got to put in the work to know where they're at, and I think they can be here. I mean, I think this is a place that's totally light up with big ones, but it is so vast, and I'm sure they pick their time to be here eating, and it's not right now. So we're heading back. The wind is kicking up pretty good here, and we got about 2.5, maybe 3 miles to get back to the truck. It's just good to get out of this wind before it gets too big here. But I'm glad to have caught my first California striped bass. I think with more time, I think I can pattern these fish a little bit better. But quick trip from I think we launched at 7 till it's 10:30 right now. Figuring out how to get a couple is I'm happy I caught one. It's cool. All right, trolling on the way back. I'm gonna shut this off. See what I got. Yep. All right. I actually saw a bigger one come up. I threw the jackhammer at the wall, one of these retaining walls. This one's about the same size, a little bit bigger than the two I've caught, but I had maybe one that was probably, I don't know, 26, 27 inch on one of these barrier walls. So, trolling the jackhammer is always effective. Effective Spring Lake with that big largie, effective out here with these striper. Get a pick and get him back in.